Yo, welcome back to the channel, everybody, for possibly the game of the year, possibly game of the century. All right, I've been hearing great things about this one. A lot of people memeing about this new Thomas and Friends game. Yeah, I liked Thomas the Tank Engine growing up. I mean, I don't remember any of the characters, but whenever it would come on, I was just like, I need to see that train move. It was like, you know, a live model train show, which I guess it kind of was in a way. But anyway, welcome back. Good to see you all here, and welcome. So this game came out a few days ago, but I want to cover some things so that way we're not confused. Just stand by as I get ready to pull this up, and let me update our game on Twitch too to Thomas and Friends. Thomas and Friends, Wonders of Sodor. There we are. Let's see. There we are. That'll be funny. Okay. Yeah, this is music from Loop Hero. That was a cool game. Very crunchy. Okay, so, and by the way, thanks for joining us for our Roadcraft stream a little earlier. Hope you all enjoyed that one. But let's go ahead and take a look at this game. All right, so now, just not to confuse things a little bit, we are playing a game by the name of Thomas and Friends Wonder of Sodor, which is different than a DLC that came out about a year ago, almost a year ago exactly, for Train Sim World 5, which also has Thomas and Friends in it. So this is a separate, standalone, new game that just released on the 17th. Very positive reviews. People seemingly very much love it. And, I mean, you know, it's great. So this could be a GTA 6 killer, people. This could very well kill GTA 6. They're shaking in their boots. So what we have here is... yeah, this game plus also DLC. So thanks to Dovetail for sending over a key for this, and also the Deluxe Edition, which has the James add-on, and it seems like everybody's loving it. So let's watch a little video of it real quick, and then we'll get in. I assume that it plays exactly like Train Sim World, but is separate, so we'll see. But I do have a recent video up about Czech trains from the Czech Republic for the Librek Satapaka, I think it is, or something like that, region, whatever came out most recently. We went there. Love it whenever they bring in a new country. But now, the fantasy world of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Climb on board, and we can get started. One, go! Well, we won't be going anywhere.
Oh, the indignity!
Oh, look, it's that little blue tank engine getting in the way. No, I'm sure to be late.
What? Gotta move cows out of the way?
You're a great driver. I can't wait to start our adventures together.
Boop, boop. Oh, seems cool, though. All right, I do love Train Sim World, and now we're doing Thomas the Tank Engine. I can't believe it. Dude, that song is a banger. Why is that song a banger, dude? Why is it so good? Dude, it's too good. It's too good. We were trying to play this on my birthday, too, but it was a little late gift, I guess. Hold on. See if I can bring it up on screen. It was British television, of course, it's good. We had it in the US as well. Okay, so first of all, I think all these characters are characters you can choose in regular Train Sim World games. I was going to pick the first guy, I guess. Let's see. Player profile name. That would be me. Confirm. Oh boy, here we go. Dude, that is hardcore, man. Yes. Toot toot. You have a Dovetail Live account, but we need to check your birth again. Yes, I am birth. Oh. That would be 23/03/1988. Oh, the narrator of Thomas and Friends is Mark Morgahan, who was the narrator of Thomas and Friends for the show series 17 to 21. Oh, okay. Seasons. Damn, this show's got 21 seasons? Damn. Why is there 2 Fs? Hardcore. There's our boy. Pulling up.
Hello there, and welcome to Farquhar Station. Before you can start your adventures on the island of Sodor,
wait a minute.
You will need to learn how
is this
to
Tucker
drive
Hat's
one of my
like
engines.
grandfather?
And I could think of none better
Topham Hat?
than Thomas.
Brother, yeah. I don't remember this dude.
In this short
I mean, I remember the dude. I don't remember his name.
You will be taken through
No
every
way.
step needed to make sure that Thomas is a really useful engine. And I'm sure you'll be an expert driver in no time. Would you like to learn how to
Topham Hat,
drive,
brother,
Thomas?
yeah.
Press the yes button to continue learning how to play. Or if you feel you are ready, press the no button to begin exploring Sodor. You can play this introduction again at any time by choosing the introduction to Sodor.
Yes. Tell me how to play.
Hello, driver. Climb on board and we can get started.
Okay, Thomas.
Follow the markers in front of you, as they will guide you to Thomas's cab steps.
Oh, he really looking. He's really looking. What are you doing? I want to look around before I do that. Very pretty. So this is 100% like Train Sim World for sure, in terms of like the detail of buildings and stuff like that. Why does it not have a face on playable? Okay, let's climb on board.
Before you...
Oh, so...
Now that Thomas's cab door is open, you can use the steps to climb up into the cab. This is Thomas's cab. Here you will learn the controls needed to drive Thomas. Let's get started by first moving over to the driving position. If you want a better view of your train or the line ahead, you can change between inside and outside camera views at any time while driving. For now, use the controls shown on screen to change to the outside camera. You can change between this view and the inside cab view at any time by pressing either of the controls shown here. There are many locations on the railways of Sodor where lines separate or join together. These involve a network of points that set the direction the train will be travelling. On the main line, most of these points are controlled by the closest signal box. However, there are yards and junctions that require the points to be set manually. Thomas's friends Annie and Clarabelle are waiting at the station platform. In order to reach Annie and Clarabelle, you will first need to switch the points so that it sets the correct track.
Okay.
You can set the points by climbing down out of the cab, walking over and interacting with it.
How far is Sodor from Hordor? I don't know British towns. Oh, I guess I can't close the thing. All right, Thomas, you wait there. I'll be back. It's about 20 miles. Okay, thank you. Is that near Helm's Deep?
You can also change the points on the map, which can be accessed by pressing the key shown now.
So we can switch the tracks without having to get out of the cab is basically what they're saying. Oh, so this would be the whole map so far, at least Farquhar. Oh, damn. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay. Pretty big map. All right, Thomas, we're coming back. You made my son so happy right now streaming this game. We're happy to be here. Welcome aboard, everybody. Sodor is a fictional island of Thomas and friends. Oh, thank you. I like Thomas a lot. I have a Thomas the Tank Engine, like, little model that I've kept around for years, but ask me anything other than Thomas, I wouldn't even know. I do remember Sir Topham Hatt, though. I just don't remember that's his name. I watched this when I was really little, but I know it's fire. Speaking of fire. Ooh, look at the detailing. Look at this. Okay, back into control.
Excellent work so far. The junction is now correctly set. So it is time to move Thomas out of the siding and over to Annie and Clarabelle.
When does the dining car
To
open?
move Thomas forward, press and hold the button shown now on the screen to increase the throttle.
Okay, I think I'm in a pretty good spot here to where you guys can see like the throttle and the speed without being too far in the middle. But if I scoot over to the left, it might cut off the subtitles. So we'll just make her work. All right, W to get Thomas moving. Go. Oh, whoa, whoa. There he goes. Oh my God! Game of the year. Game of the year. Oh my God.
Well done. You're doing a good job so far.
Thank you, Sir Topham Hatt.
To slow Thomas down, press and hold the button shown to begin applying the brakes.
Tommy doesn't drive himself? Not today. You just bought this game? Oh, wonderful. I wish I had played it earlier when it first dropped, but we were busy with Crimson Desert, but that's a potential game of the year, but this is definitely going to be a game of the year. Of all the games to release in 2026, this is one of them.
The throttle has returned to zero. This means that Thomas is now ready to travel in either forward or reverse. To make Thomas reverse, Tap the control shown on screen until the direction arrow on the HUD points down. Remember to slow down when approaching Annie and Clarabelle. You should be going at no more than 5 miles per hour when attempting to couple to coaching stock and troublesome trucks.
Oh my god, look at the cows. Hey, they shouldn't be out on the soccer field like that. What are they? Oh, it's the cows versus the pigs. And the referee, I guess, is the goat. The greatest of all time.
Hello, Annie. Hello, Clarabelle. Hello, Thomas. To allow passengers to climb aboard, you will first need to open the passenger doors using the controls shown on the screen.
All right, chat, climb on board.
There are other cameras available to use during your adventures on Sodor.
Ooh.
Let's look at another one now. Using the button shown on screen, change to the free camera.
That would be button number... One doesn't show. Well, there's 3. 2. Oh, 8. There it is.
You are now using the free camera. With this camera, you can freely fly around to wherever you'd like. You are still able to fully control your train whilst using this camera, and it's very useful for getting a good look at your surroundings.
That is a very large suitcase, madam. I gotta make a call.
Move the camera around so it is looking at Thomas. Now move the camera so that it is looking at me. Set top. Now return to the inside camera view using the button shown here. Remember, you can drive Thomas from both the inside cab view and the outside camera you were shown earlier.
Ooh, super blurry. Oh, there we go. Game of the year.
Good job. It looks like everyone has boarded now. You can go ahead and close the passenger doors using the controls shown here. You've got a green signal, so you're ready to continue to the next station. Increase the throttle once again to move Thomas forward.
Well, first we got to set the forwarder forward. Pretty awesome. You like trains? I like trains too, man. Sheepy, sheepy.
Remember to slow down as you approach a station you want to stop at, so that you come to a safe stop. Good work. Now open the passenger doors to allow the passengers to start boarding.
Okay. Oh, right side doors with you, Y side... Okay. So Y for the left and U for the right. Okay. Okay. Actually, tab is probably easier, because if you hit tab, it'll tell you exactly what doors.
Splendid job. It looks like you and Thomas make a great team. And I'm certain you will be an expert driver in no time.
I got the job? Hell yeah, Thomas.
You're a great driver. I can't wait to start our adventures together.
I agree. Next scenario, Thomas and Gordon. All right, let's go. That was just the tutorial. Mastered it. Absolutely mastered it.
Thomas and Gordon.
Ramsey? Uh-oh. It's gonna be a lot of swearing.
Thomas is a tank engine who lives at the big station on the island of Sodor. He has 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. He is a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about, getting them ready for the big engines to take on long journeys. And when trains arrive at the station, he pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go and rest. Thomas thinks no engine works as hard as he does. He loves playing tricks on them, especially Gordon, the biggest and proudest engine of all. Thomas likes whistling cheekily at him. Beep, beep. Wake up, lazy bones. Why don't you work hard like me? One morning, Thomas found it hard to wake up. His fire went out and there wasn't enough steam.
Oh. Better call Gabe Newell.
It was nearly time for the express, but the coaches weren't ready. At last, Thomas started. He fussed into the station where Gordon was waiting. "Hurry up, you," said Gordon, "and bring me my coaches." "Hurry yourself," replied Thomas. "Yes," said Gordon, "I will."
we got a race? Oh, we're racing. I'm gonna win. He goes fast. There we go. Okay, 15 maximum speed. Ooh, airplane. Oh, we're going on the turntable. Couple to configuration 5 vehicles. So nice. It's very cozy, this game, for sure. Sound barrier wall, nice. Here he comes. Yeah, it's definitely a game for all ages because Tom has been around for a very long time. And if you love train games, I mean, this is one of them. But certainly aimed for getting younger children interested in trains and logistics. This is a gateway to transport fever, city skylines, Train Sim World, any game that you could build trains or simulate driving trains, for sure. Yeah, now it's all kind of like CGI, but classic Thomas for life. Yeah, Railroad Empire, yeah. I think there's some other new ones coming out too. I got to play with Elmox, but we'll see if we have time. Well, they want me to go even further back. All right. The light button was L, but at that point they should probably tell the kids, like, press L to see inside the cab or whatever. They're only letting us go into first person now.
Gordon hadn't forgiven Thomas for waking him up from this nap. As soon as the last passenger had climbed on board, he started up so quickly that there was no time to uncouple Thomas.
That's a safety hazard, sir. Head to the next stop to reach Thomas. Oh, teach Thomas a lesson. Oh, now we're driving Gordon? Oh. Oh yeah, we're in a whole different train. Oh yeah. All right, time to teach him a lesson. I wish Train Sim World had more yard shunting in it, and this like a derail valley. There's quite a bit, but yeah, there could always be more.
Stop! Come on, keep up, called Gordon.
He's fine. If you look closely at the front of Gordon, you'll actually see a DeLorean. And if we hit 88 miles an hour...
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Oh, laughed Gordon. Poor Thomas was going faster than he had ever gone before. He was out of breath and his wheels hurt him, but he had to go on.
Coming through!
Stop, please!
We're slowing down now.
last, they stopped at a station.
Well, little Thomas,
Chuckled Gordon.
now you know what hard work means, don't you?
Thomas was uncoupled, and he felt very silly and exhausted. Poor Thomas puffed slowly away to rest and had a long, long drink. After that, he was careful to never be cheeky to Gordon again.
Gordon broke several safety violations and was later scrapped. Nice. Next scenario, Thomas goes fishing. Fishing minigame? This game's got everything. Watch out, GTA 6.
Thomas goes fishing. When Thomas puffed along his branch line, he always looked forward to something special. The sight of the river. As he rumbled over the bridge, he would see people fishing. Thomas often wanted to stay and watch. One day, Thomas stopped as usual to take on water at the station by the river.
Uh-oh.
Out of order? Bother! I'm thirsty. Never mind, Thomas, said his driver. We'll get some water from the river. They found a bucket and some rope and went to the bridge.
Oh, that's right, George Carlin. He did some voices, didn't he? Oh my God. That's when I probably watched. Of course, I didn't know who that was at the time. It's the same with like Kasem being in Scooby-Doo. I didn't know. Oh, the river's pretty. Oh, you might have stopped there? But it says to go. Well, these are confusing instructions. Go 600 yards, but stop at bridge. Okay. Contradictory instructions. What is this? Crimson Desert? Climb down from the cab. I gotta get out now? Wait a minute, there's a flashlight. Sweet. Oh. He's gonna need a lot more water than that. Ringo Starr narrated it in England? Oh, dude, that's cool. I didn't know that. I do like that when famous celebrities just all get behind doing something for the kids. Or just children's programming. It's always nice to see that kind of stuff from, like Sesame Street and stuff, like Robin Williams making Elmo laugh.
That's good. That's good, puffed Thomas happily.
You want more? Okay. Alec Baldwin narrated from 98 to 2003? Wow. Probably 3 times. Every star in the 70s wanted to be on the Muppet Show. Really? Again? Thomas. Thirsty. Alec Baldwin narrated it after it went CGI. Really? From that early? In the early 2000s? Never thought I would see you play Thomas and Friends. I said I would. Everybody was talking about this on the internet. I mean, I don't know. Look, it's cool. We're all having a good time. A lot of people in chat are having nostalgic flashbacks, talking about the shows they watched growing up. It's a good time, man. It's good. No one's coming on board? Oh, they're smiling a little bit. Okay. We're at Maithwaite. Hackenbeck. That shows a global treasure. Trains, life lessons about revenge, betrayal, obsolescence, angst. Bingo. People are still getting on. Look at your outfits. Oh, people are still getting on. Okay.
Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler.
Uh-oh, a fish.
Oh dear, groaned Thomas. I think I'm going to burst. I've got such a pain. I've got such a pain.
Uh-oh.
They stopped just outside the last station, uncoupled Annie and Clarabelle, and ran Thomas, who was still groaning, onto a siding right out of the way.
Oh. Oh, he even looks a little unwell. Oh. Poor Thomas.
Then, while the guard telephoned for an engine inspector, the driver found a notice with large letters, which he hung on Thomas in front and behind. Danger, keep away. Soon, the inspector and Sir Topham Hatt arrived.
Tucker hat.
Cheer up, Thomas, they said. We'll soon put you right.
The driver told them what had happened. So the feed pipe is blocked, said the inspector. I'll just look in the tanks. He climbed up and peered in. Then he came down. Excuse me, sir. Please look in the tank and tell me what you see.
Certainly, Inspector, replied Sir Topham Hatt.
He clambered up, looked in, and nearly fell off in surprise. Inspector, he whispered, can you see fish? Gracious goodness me, how did the fish get there, driver? We must have fished them from the river with our bucket, replied Thomas's driver. Well, Thomas, you and your driver have been fishing. But fish don't suit you. We must get them out. They all took turns fishing in Thomas's tank, while Sir Topham Hatt looked on and told them how to do it. "Never mind, Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt. "You will be all right now. There's no need to worry yourself any more. But," he added, "I do hope that you and your driver won't go fishing again, as I don't think it suits engines. Do you?" "No, sir," said Thomas sadly. "Engines shouldn't go fishing. It's too uncomfortable."
Fishy Tales complete. Nice. Next scenario, Thomas and Bertie. Oh, we gonna race? We're gonna race. We're gonna race. What's up, Dova King?
Thomas and Bertie. One morning, Thomas was waiting at a junction when a red bus arrived. "Hello," said Thomas. "Who are you?" "I'm Bertie. Who are you?" "I'm Thomas. I run the branch line." "So you're Thomas, eh? I remember now. You got stuck in the snow. I took your passengers and Terence the tractor pulled you out. I've come to help you with your passengers today." "Help me?" said Thomas. "I can go faster than you." "You can't," said Bertie. "I can," huffed Thomas. "I'll race you," said Bertie. Their drivers agreed to the race going ahead. "Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!" "Come along, come along." "We're coming along, we're coming along."
Scripted fight. He's way ahead. Oh, there's an airfield here. Cool. Right before the bridge. Oh yeah, left door. Thomas number 1. boy. Stopped on a dime, damn right. Oh, where's that bus? Oh, he's right there. There he goes. That's our guy.
Please, hurry. We need to get back up to speed if we are going to beat Bertie.
Oh shit, we're over speed limit. Yeah, we're good. You know why this map is nice, chat? You know why this game is nice? Because there's not like advertisements and corporate brands everywhere. Not at the train stations, not billboards on the roads. It's just nice scenery. Trains and a beautiful landscape with pretty stations. No corpo. Is this more arcade than sim? Yeah, I'd say so. Definitely feels like Train Sim World, but a little easier for sure. You made your first short today? Oh, that's awesome, dude. Where's Bertie? Dragged in a whole lot of Thomas and Friends fans. Absolutely. Well, it's good. Glad to see so many people are interested in Thomas and the game. I knew I'd like this. I had to see 1 second of gameplay and I'm like, well, all right, we're playing this. Only regret, wish I played it earlier. Oh well. You're right. Thomas might have a light for the front. There's an interior light, headlamp, but what about the train light? Headlights with H. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. Oh, look, it's Morse code. Click or tap join to become a member today, or become a Twitch Prime sub by spending your sub token now. Exclamation point Twitch to do that if you're an Amazon Prime member and have a Twitch account. Well, thank you, Thomas. Wow, he's so helpful, dude. This guy knows everything. He even winked at you. Thomas also says thank you for all the birthday wishes yesterday for Raptor. So thank you, everybody, for wishing me a happy birthday yesterday and today, too. And over the weekend. It was a lovely birthday. All because of family and friends, including Thomas and friends. Available now on PC. It's not sponsored or nothing, but it's trains, so, you know, I'm biased. Trains are the best thing ever.
We beat Bertie. Well done, Thomas, said Bertie. That was fun, but I think we should have another race to see if I can beat you next time.
Okay. That was cool. Friendly competition. Percy's Troublesome Day, Part 1. Well, it's going to be a long day. A terrible, no good, very bad day. I should narrate kids' books. Should I narrate Thomas the Tank Engine, chat? I'd be a good voice actor for that, wouldn't I?
Percy's Troublesome Day.
Oh, wow. It's like I was reading it myself.
Percy had a busy day ahead and was trying his best not to be late. Mustn't be late today, he said to himself. Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me. Come on, Percy, said his fireman. Off we go.
Off we go. Drya Station. Okay, I guess we're going. Damn, we'll get to play as Percy, too? You got this, Percy. Don't be worried, we got you. We got you, big dog. We got you. need a Theodore the Tugboat game? Oh, we might get one. I mean, that could happen. That's nice. Isn't that nice? Percy's too worried. We got you, bro. There went Thomas. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much. Beep, beep. When's the Red Dead train robbery? Red Dead Redemption meets Thomas the Tank Engine. Dutch, I don't know if we should be blowing a hole in this train. Arthur, we gotta do this so we can get to Tahiti. Now come on. But it's a beloved children's show, Dutch. We shouldn't be doing that. I have a plan. I just passed a legendary sheep? Really? What does that mean? Oh, look at the hot air balloon. So pretty.
Percy arrived at Elsbridge Station and collected his passengers, but he had to wait for Bertie the bus. "Where is Bertie?" said Percy impatiently. "He's going to make me late." Just then, he heard a voice calling out,
Dutch!
"Wait! Wait!" At last, Bertie screeched into the station. "Where have you been?" asked Percy. "I've been waiting ages for you. I thought you were supposed to be the fastest bus on Sodor." "Some road repairs were being done and I had to wait for the workmen to let me pass," explained Bertie. "Well, now I'm going to be late," Percy huffed. As soon as the guard blew his whistle, Percy raced away. He knew he had to make up for lost time.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal. What's up, Slim Pickets? Welcome back, dude. You know what I want to do now, Chad, is play Train Sim World, but make Sodor, and also see if there's like a Thomas the Tank Engine mod. They made a very pretty place. No concrete, no rebar, no advertisements, just rolling hills, stone, and wood, and a little bit of steel, brother.
But then there was trouble.
Uh-oh.
As Percy rounded the bend, he saw that some cows were blocking the line.
Uh-oh.
"Oh no," moaned Percy. "Now I'm sure to be late. Please move out of the way, you silly cows." "It looks like we'll have to go and move the cows ourselves," said his fireman.
Oh boy. Now we're gonna have beef. All right, listen, people. Look, we're trying to, sir. We're trying to get through here. If you could be so kind and skedaddle, skedaddle, cattle, skedaddle. Thank you.
At last, the cows had been moved, and Percy could continue on his way. "Hooray!" peeped Percy. "We can go now."
Sure can. Let's go. This mission's utterly amazing. A very moving mission. There is no cow level in Thomas and Friends. Wow, old StarCraft cheat. Trains in Japan have names and fan clubs. That is correct. Oh, look at the cars. Very relaxing train game for sure. Power overwhelming. Our base is under attack. Lock the doors. Stop at Heckenbeck Station. Yeah, most famous train in Japan, Dr. Yellow, exactly. Track maintenance for the Shinkansen, that is correct. Japanese trains should be coming to Train Sim World soon. I don't know if I've driven the Dutch trains yet in Train Sim World, but we did Czech trains the other day. I like that one. The Czech trains I drove the other day were probably some of the most difficult, probably the most difficult train ride I've driven on so far. Lots of hills, very beautiful. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Guy behind this Shinkansen was also behind most of the locomotive designs in the later steam era. Yeah. Like a glove. Not looking so worried now. Am I going to play Drive Beyond Horizons? Yeah, I'll see if I can get that on sale. It'll be a good one to play, but we'll need to... It's got to be one our friends want to play, too. So we'll see. I'll check with them. Hi, all me Poland. Dzień dobry. Oh, we gotta slow down to 20.
Just ripped my toenails off after 1 year today. Insane relief from toenails curling into my toes.
Thanks for Sheezy. Thanks for the
Percy
5.
soon arrived at Farquhar Station. He saw that the station master was waiting for him.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry we're late, said Percy. There were cows on the line, and Bertie was late, and...
It's all right, Percy, smiled the station master. It looks like you're having one of those days. Anyway, you're only a few minutes late, and the delays weren't your fault, so we'll say no more about it. Now, I've had a phone call from Sir Topham Hatt, and he wants you to collect some trucks from the quarry.
OK.
Oh, go
puffed
pick up some
Percy.
stuff from the quarry.
We'll go right away. I just need to leave my coaches in the siding first.
On to part 2, maybe? Oh, yeah. All right. Percy's Troublesome Day Part 2. More stone is needed. Gotta go to the quarry now.
Percy's troublesome day.
This looks cool. We're gonna have to deal with some troublesome trucks. Yep.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh.
It's that green caterpillar with red stripes. Oh, please do be quiet,
Percy said sternly.
I don't have time for your tricks today. We'll show him some tricks.
Trucks be nice. Rod, thanks for the 40 months as a Raptor Plus. Welcome back. Good to see ya. Couple to configuration. There's a lot of trucks here. Those are a lot heavier. A lot heavier. Those trucks are being troublesome. Forward. Oh, the British call the caboose a brake van. Oh, really? I never even heard of that. In fact, I don't... In all the Train Sim World games, I don't think I've seen a... At least I don't think I've seen a caboose before. And all the steam trains that I think I've driven in those games were all in the UK. In like the 60s and 70s. So I don't know if... Well, maybe brake vans weren't part of those lines at the time. A lot of them were passenger trains in those games. Game looks pretty nice. Pretty cool game. This is honestly exactly what I was expecting. This is a good gateway to get kids into Train Sim World and then into other train simulator games and or train building games. Love it. You think Percy's all sad because it's a rainy day? Not every day could be a sunny day. You gotta like the rainy days too. Oh, a little short. There we go. Stop as indicated. That's probably ahead. Yep. Rainy days are good, yeah. Takes all kinds. Pushing us forward. Also, the speedometer says 0, but that ain't 0. Okay. There not be any leaves on the tracks. Wet leaves on the tracks? Not good.
On, faster, faster. No, no, stop pushing.
Oh yeah, they're pushing. They're pushing. Gonna be like a 2% grade here or something? Oh yeah. That's pretty. You wonder how many games I have in my Steam library? I think it's probably over 2,000. Although I don't know if, like, after you play a demo, if Steam keeps that in your library as like a game that you have played. So I don't know if the count is accurate, but it's probably over 2,000. And if you add DLCs and stuff to that, yeah, it could be even more. And then add like 50 games for like PlayStation 4 and 5. Nah, not 50. Maybe 15. Got real lucky growing up and had a pawn shop near me for when we had a PlayStation 2. And I'd always, in the summer, go bike over to the pawn shop after saving my money up from Christmas and my birthday. Ride over there in like May and June when school would let out and spend all summer basically playing full games at like rental prices. A little more than that, but certainly not full price. What is that for? Is that a ferry to pull a locomotive across? Why? Huh. I guess it's just so they can bypass each other. Go, Percy, go. You think it's an Easter egg to one of the stories in the episodes? Oh, maybe. The pond crossing. Oh, I see. There's Thomas. Right, we don't have to stop here. We can keep going.
Phew, that was close, said Percy. Now that's enough from you trucks. I've had enough trouble today. spoil sport.
Go, go, go. Percy's hauling trucks of illegal soda pop. Was it not pasteurized? Like Smokey and the Bandit? Eastbound and down? Okay, our light is on. Let's see how bright it gets while we're in the tunnel. Couldn't even tell. Slow down to 20. That ain't happening. Ew. I'm back to 50. Not easy with this train. Cook some bacon and eggs on the coal shovel? Hell yeah. uphill now. Said 15-mile-an-hour speed limit up here. Oh yeah, right up there. 200 meters. Yards. Nice. Nostalgia activated. Exactly. Welcome aboard, Jared. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Needs a George Carlin announcer pack. Well, unfortunately, he's not around at the moment, but I agree with you. Well, that's cool. We're like at a port. That's awesome. Knapford Harbor. These are very heavy.
Percy arrived at the harbour just in time. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting for him.
The boss.
Well done, Percy. Right on time, he said. I've heard you've had quite a difficult day today. But you got all your work done and once again proved what a really useful engine you are.
Oh, thank you, sir,
Puffed Percy. As a reward for all your hard work, I'm sending you to the works for a shiny new coat of green paint.
Ooh.
Percy beamed with pride.
Good job, Percy. So one of those days, but he made it. Oh, Gordon and the troublesome trucks. Now Gordon's got to put up with it.
Gordon and the troublesome trucks.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Maintenance is an important part of keeping a railway running safely. Tracks need to be fixed and points must be mended to ensure the safety of people and engines. Early one morning, Sir Topham Hatt arrived at Tidmouth Sheds to make an important announcement. Some maintenance work is being done on a section of the main line between Marron and Kelsthorpe Road. So I've decided it will be safer for all of you if we close that part of the line until the work is complete. This means that many of you will have to do different jobs, so we can keep things running smoothly. But I'm sure you will all manage. Thomas and Emily, please look after the passengers and make sure they can still reach their destinations without confusion or delay.
Yes, sir,
replied the engines. Percy, I need you to run Thomas's branch line.
yes, sir,
He replied. Then Sir Topham Hatt turned to Gordon. And I have an important job for you too, Gordon,
Oh?
he said. The workmen need some supplies delivered to the work site. So whilst the other engines are busy, I will need you to deliver them. But sir, what about the express? Unfortunately, we've had to cancel all express trains whilst the work is being carried out. We can't have high-speed trains passing through an area that's being repaired. It's just not safe. Cancelled? But sir, you can't cancel the express. It's the most important service on the island, and far more important than delivering some trucks. Now, Gordon, I know how much the express means to you, but it's far more important right now that we get the line repaired as soon as we can. You can go back to pulling the express once the work has been completed. Oh, if I must. And with that, Sir Topham Hatt turned and headed off to attend to other things. What's Sir Topham Hatt thinking? Making me take dirty trucks from dirty sidings?
he's just trying to make sure that the railway keeps running smoothly and that all of the passengers can reach their destinations on time, said Emily. We all need to make the most of this time while repairs are being carried out. And besides, Sir Topham Hatt has given you an important job. I thought an important engine like you would appreciate that.
Goods trains are just not suitable for a grand engine like me, Gordon went on. It wouldn't be dignified.
That's enough, Gordon, said his fireman. Come on now. The workmen are expecting these trucks to be delivered, and we don't want to delay things any further.
Oh, all right. The sooner we get this job over with, the sooner I can be back pulling the express.
Oh boy. Gordon's got to get a hand in. Helmet's not a chair. Gordon can really go, though. To 50, 200 yards. Yay. Couple to 11 vehicles. This is going to be a little longer train this time.
Gordon was still sulking when he arrived at the yard. The trucks eyed him with interest.
What's this great blue galloping sausage doing in our yard?
Wow.
They shrieked. We want a proper engine like Henry or Edward.
Stop that, called Gordon. You have got me today the fastest engine on Sodor, and I'll have no nonsense from you.
We'll give him nonsense.
They chuckled to each other. But Gordon didn't hear them.
Thanks, Tux, for watching. All right. All right, time to go fast. UI seems a lot like Train Sim World. Yeah, same developer. Standalone game though, but pretty cool. Citizens IP equals good game. Pretty cool. I like it. GTA, yeah. This could be a better game than GTA. This could be game of the year. I'm just teasing, but it's pretty good.
the bottom of the hill. As he started to climb, he noticed the train felt heavier and realized the trucks had started their tricks.
What, gravity?
Hold back, they cried. Struggled on, finally managed to reach the top of the hill.
On, faster, faster,
cried the trucks, and they surged forward, pushing Gordon down the hill.
Whoa! Please stop!
Cried Gordon in alarm.
Stop the train before you crash, but on screen it says to go 0.8 miles. So, like, do I stop now or do I just stop at the destination? Contradicting goals. What the hell? What? I'm just going to get to that marker, and then if they tell me to stop, I'll just stop. The original commentator for this cartoon was Ringo Starr. Yeah. That's what I heard. Oh. They wanted you to stop right before the signal. Okay, well, I called that out miles ahead of time. It's like, stop before you crash.
Gordon struggled on. Finally managed to reach the top of the hill.
So don't crash. Don't stop when they tell you to stop. Just stop where they tell you to stop.
Pushing Gordon down the hill.
That's gonna be a litigation.
Whoa! Please stop!
Cried Gordon in alarm.
Even worse that time. My God, my guy. And then it says to stop and wait a mile ahead. So what is it? I'm getting all these contradicting reports. Stop before you crash, but then I'm just going to stop.
Gordon struggled on. Finally managed to reach the top of the
I'm coming to a full stop right now.
On, faster, faster.
cried the trucks, and they surged forward, pushing Gordon down the hill.
Whoa! Please stop!
Cried Gordon in alarm.
Maybe the outcome is the same, whether you stop here or stop at the end of the track. It says to go 0.9 miles, but stop before you crash. I'm like, what the hell?
Well done, driver. You stopped the trucks.
Well, then remove the go at 0.09
I'll have no more trouble from you.
and just mark the end of the line.
said
Like you
Gordon's
have,
family.
I don't know, 2 miles to stop
We
or
have
whatever.
got these goods to deliver.
You always have to spoil the fun.
Now go another mile. All right, Gordon, we're hiring a legal team. Stop, but go, but stop only after you go. Oh my God. What is going on?
Gordon struggled on. Finally
Mission,
managed to reach the
delete
top
this
of the
mission.
hill.
Delete it.
On, faster, faster.
cried the trucks, and they surged forward, pushing Gordon down the hill.
Oh, please stop! cried Gordon in alarm. Well done, driver. You stopped the trucks. I'll have no more trouble from you trucks, said Gordon firmly. We have got these goods to deliver.
You always have to spoil the fun.
Gordon soon arrived at the worksite, and the workmen were pleased to see him.
Thank you for bringing these supplies, Gordon, said a workman. Now we can finish up these repairs.
You're most welcome, puffed Gordon proudly.
And with that, Gordon headed back to the sheds to tell the other engines about his truck-filled day.
Good. Good. Emily in the Express. Ooh.
Emily and the Express.
Ooh, it's autumn now. Look at the tree
Meanwhile,
colors.
at Kelsthorpe,
Ooh.
Emily was pulling a goods train and had to stop at a signal when the station master walked up. Gordon has broken down, he told her. Can you leave your trucks here, then go and find him and pull the express? Me? Pull the express? Yes, sir.
After all that,
she
Gordon
said
broke down. I
excitedly.
would have too.
And with that, Emily went off to uncouple her trucks before setting off to find Gordon.
Troublesome trucks again. Where's Sire Topham Hat? He's around. He's probably watching the stream. Switching tracks. I feel like we're missing something. Did you ever go back to the main menu after completing the tutorial? No. I have the deluxe edition, so maybe some of these are missions that are part of that. But the deluxe edition comes with something called, well, there's James, but we haven't seen James yet, so I don't know if that's like at the end of the game or like mixed in at the middle. I'm not sure. This one's going to be high speed, low drag, I'm sure. Got here, how is it? This could be game of the year. I think Crimson Desert and GTA better start paying attention. Yeah, I'm not sure. Silence Gaming. I don't know. Weird. Weird. I don't know. Sounds and visuals on this are amazing. I love the autumn colors. I didn't realize we get something other than summer. This is a whole standalone game. It's new, it just came out a few days ago. The DLC for Train Sim World I think is different, but I'm not sure how. Well, there he is. Gordon has his emotional breakdown after having to deal with the trucks. Here we come, Gordon. Up next, we're heading to Saint Denis. like a glove.
Hello, Gordon, peeped Emily. What's happened here? Are you being the best express in the world? I am surprised. But we must get these passengers home. Gordon just looked at his buffers and didn't say a word as Emily went to shunt him out of the way. Right then, said Emily. Here we go.
Chat, we might do it. I guess not. Almost. We almost did it. Almost got up to 88. Marty. Yeah, I remember Speed where they can't go below 55. It's a great movie. Wasn't there a sequel with Willem Dafoe? Good job, Emily. She completed the big mish. Oh, still a ways to go. CP trains. Hey, you bought this game? Well, I hope you enjoy. It's been fun. Is there a Diesel 10 train battle? There are the Diesels. They have shown them. They are pretty sweet. I mean, it's cool to see them in the game, man. That they're here and exist. .8 miles now. For 88, baby. 88 miles an hour. Let's hit it. Come on. Let's go. this isn't as complex as train. This is more. I was expecting this to actually be more laid back and less challenging than it is. It's less challenging than Train Sim World for sure, but I was expecting like kindergarten, preschool, and daycare. But this actually has. There's a lot to pay attention to. But I also heard that you can. Man, that is beautiful. I also heard that you can make this more realistic too. Like you can make it way more like Train Sim World and complex, and way easier too. What is going on with those trains? Oh, it's because did we hit 88? We're going back in time. Don't hit 88 miles an hour in Thomas and Friends. Look at that. An absolute blur. Well, there we go. It's pretty over the harbor at autumn. That's gorgeous. Oh God, what? Come on, what happened? What happened? 888,000 miles an hour, Marty. We're bending time, light, and space. And smell, oddly enough. "88 times the speed of light, Marty."
Emily arrived at the end of the line, and she'd made good time. Sir Topham Hatt was there to greet her.
Well done, Emily. How do you feel pulling an express train again?
It was great, sir, but it's certainly been a busy day.
Well, you deserve a nice long rest in the sheds.
Thank you, sir, beamed Emily with pride.
Well done, Emily. Well done. Branching out. Well, speaking of out, we are just out of time for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Now, a lot of you were asking about the menu and whatnot, and it looks like, yeah, I guess there is more to it. There does seem to be your very own timetable, so you can play as Emily, Diesel, Gordon, James, Percy, and Thomas. Then there's also a challenge mode to collect paintings, hats, whistles, and Thomas books. I think a lot of these have to do with just getting off at the certain stops and then finding those things. And then it looks like there's challenges for each of the different trains. So Thomas, Percy, Gordon, Diesel, Emily, and James all have their own challenges. And then posters to find. And then tiles too. of I don't know what. A lot of cool things though to encourage you to get out of the train when you stop. And then, oh, I took all my photos on Steam, so this is probably on. This must be on console too if they had this going on like that. Free roam explore mode too. Yeah, and it looks like, you know, I like how when we were looking at the map when we were first playing, it only showed like the traditional train sim world view, but this actually shows where everything is. So there's different stories and things to explore. I was just going through with whatever happened after the campaign, so I guess all the missions are kind of like their own thing. So if you want to continue the story mode, you just click on that. Oh, actually, we're almost to the end. There's branching out. Oh, leaves. Oh, leaves on the railway cause trouble for James. And then after upsetting Percy, James is also assigned to the mail train in hopes that he'll learn his lesson. So it looks like there's one more main mission, then 2 of these are for James, so this must be the DLC. But then there's the whole explore mode. So with the explore mode, you can make it snowy. Looks like you can change either dynamic weather, custom settings, and then you can turn up the fog, wetness, snow. So that plays into it, and then also pick the time of year. So like October, November, and then time and date. Looks like everything pretty much takes place during the day, so you can actually see what you're looking at, which is great. And then these mark towns and villages. One called Kronk. Okay. Henry's Tunnel. Ballyhoo. Vicarstown and Vicarstown Yards. That connects back to the mainland, I guess, this fictional island. And then the little fence-looking things, which are tracks, I guess, of the stations. But stories take place there. Oh, wow. So there's even more. So Vicarstown has its own story, Jack Frost. And then Vicarstown Yard has its own story. Oh, there's challenges. Shunting challenge and then shunting showdown with the Diesels and or with Thomas. Oh, so there's way more to this. This was... Oh, wait. Actually, wait. That was... Oh, they take you all around. Okay. So some of these take place at the quarry. We did the story mission here, but it looks like there's additional... Wow, okay. So all the missions are found here for the story, but then there's challenge missions at the locations we kind of went to, some of them. And then also some additional stuff with James. That's pretty sweet. Also, you can zoom in. Oh, that's nice. You can zoom in and actually see the... Oh, that's great. I wish... They should do this in Train Sim World, where you get to zoom in on a line and actually see like a... actual landscape of where you're going around, because sometimes I can't tell where the mountains are. It's nice to see the things actually laid out on a map so you can see it. This game's cool, man. Possible game of the year? Not really. I'm just teasing. But it is a very good train game and probably one of the best Thomas the Tank Engine games out there, because I love Train Sim World and Thomas the Tank Engine is cool. I don't remember any of these characters, but I'm a fan. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, should it exist? Hell yeah. You know? Glad that it's still around, and I hope it goes on for, 100 more years. All right, guys, that's going to be all my time tonight. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thanks for following. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for all your birthday wishes. Thanks for an amazing 2026 so far. And I hope to see you all back tomorrow for more Black Desert Online, Crimson Desert, and then more, hopefully, SnowRunner in the PM, and then we'll figure out our midday. And also, we've got the release of Nova Roma coming out soon, so I'll probably record a video on that tomorrow night and get you guys a video at some point before that one comes out. Actually, maybe for tomorrow? Yeah. We'll probably do a video for Nova Roma tomorrow and keep on playing it. So, anyway, y'all take care. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Have a good evening, everybody. Bye.